Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
For a Steelers first down. First and 10
Let's go now.
at the 50-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start, go.
They'll drop to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. But they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of
19 yards that time for number 19.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Steelers at 2-8 now on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Get it.
To Johnson again. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Back to Hampton on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. You look at the Steeler defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. On first down, hits Hampton. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Trap 60. Ready. Mustang Knights. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
To throw is Milton. And it will be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Hampton is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll try again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Omarion Hampton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. The point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 42-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Johnson on the counter. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Back to throw here. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Pound to 60, pound to 6, pound to 80, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Milton. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Still going. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
First down.
On the give, this is Hampton. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Here's Milton. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Milton now to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Well, Jerry is Sneed up to make the play defensively. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Throwing is Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
18, tight end.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Milton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. Group being able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
We got to switch it up.
2nd and 11. Completes it to Austin. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at about the 14. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. To throw, it's Milton. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
7 box, 60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors.
2nd and long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be out right at the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick-6 last week. Not a pick-6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
Got it. Ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. He's got the hook up downfield with Samuel. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cup 19.
They go play action here on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
That's complete to his running back, Hampton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Work inside here, Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He completes it to Olave. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that... And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Omari and Hampton, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly did. I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
He finds Austin complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Johnson running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. Past the 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers are back within a score. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
7 bucks, 60 by 6, Panther 11, 70 range for 7.
Looking to throw. Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 72 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Steelers, 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive side, that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Here we go, strike. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards. They give up the middle to Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Ready? Just go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 10 yards out. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And right now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready?
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Omari and Hampton taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Steelers 21.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 70 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. It's complete. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A run once more with Hampton. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Cougar 19. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints will add to their 4th quarter lead. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
To throw is Milton. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on third down, Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see the franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
36.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go now.
Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. 133 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
First down.
Unlock line. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Deputy.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking it.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Omari and Hampton, a 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
And he fires one incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
43.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one So that should about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Bronco 80.
And they take a knee. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Back to 60, back 70, Timberwolves.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 9.
On 4th down, Milton. And it is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New Orleans, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to